1869. John Wesley Powell and 9 other men start on a voyage that'll go down in history as the first white men through the Grand Canyon. From their journals, this is just part of their story. Signed up with the Major Powell in the year 69. He plans to run a river just to see what we could find. Started in Wyoming, up there on the green. Canyon exploration, one-armed man marine. We lost and known him in Disaster Falls, just above gates of the door. Pointed our boats down river, what falls ahead, we don't know. Past the Dirty Devil, the San Juan to the Glen. Danger enough now, Goodman to see, we're down to 9 men. And the Colorado River takes control. And this river runs through our soul, through our soul, through my soul. Now it's too thick to dream, too thin to plow. So grab your oars, boys, says the Major Powell. We've got an unknown distance left to go, and an unknown river to explore. What falls are all, we know not. What rocks beset this channel, we know not. What walls rise above the river, we know not. But the Colorado River takes control, and this river runs through our soul, through our soul, through my soul. The walls are getting higher and the falls, they never end. Down to separation, we leave another 3 men. 1,000 miles in 90 days before the journey ends. Down in the Nevada territory, just above the Black Canyon. And the Colorado River takes control. And this river runs through our soul, through our soul, through my soul.
talking to a guide, and he was asking us what size boats we had. 15.6, and he said, "Ooh, that's sporty." On car.
Brings so much joy with 2.5 gallons of moderately warm water.
Lance just being a nice guy, picking up hitchhikers.
Yeah. I would want to ride if it were me.
We're at Hance. First thing tomorrow, Hance. Holy moly.
Amber got low in the boat every time.
She got low.
Down in that
It's,
front of the boat.
it's funny because I would just see waves come up and over and she'd disappear and just pile on her back.
It was super neat to watch. We don't get to watch a lot like that because we're first and we have to get through before I could look, but you were right next to us.
Yeah, we were side by side. That was the rose.
He's like, we're gonna hit it hard, and then he was like, nope, and then he yelled it to you, hit it hard, and you guys right through it, punched right through it. That was awesome. And then we get done and he's like, Todd ran the line I wanted.
Right on the same line. And you went right and I went left.
Yeah, it doesn't always matter. You get what you get.
Glenn's Lauren is hiking out tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. I know I can do it. I've done it before, but that is a long hike straight up. So, that was a good day, guys.
You guys are all wonderful people. I'm loving this trip. It's going by fast. It's kicking our asses. You know, we're gonna be tired, but it's all gonna be worth it. And I'm really gonna miss Ruby.
Yeah.
I'm seriously gonna miss you.
For granite, we did the horn pretty clean, but we had a swimmer. Karen got thrown out, swam it. But we're regrouping. Lance and Karen are gonna go while we take photos. Rocking. rocking pretty good. Whoa. Got so much zoom on me. Wow, yeah, she's rocking.
The swim wasn't bad. I open up my eyes when I'm underwater. It was crystal clear. I saw a cheese grater go by over on my left, never touched it. I was chundered, rolled, everything, and just had to hold my breath till it came up.
The anxiety I think that Todd and I felt like prior to, after scouting horn was just off the charts, like I gotta make just it felt like precision is required. So at the riffle, start pulling and pull as hard as you can. You're not going to make that horn no matter how hard you try. And I was like, I'm making the horn.
So I had a great day. I appreciate Lance and Karen hucking me on Lance's boat.
Another good day in the canyons. I have no thorns, saw no failures. Really proud of this lady here. It impresses the hell out of me for you to roll this big boat and these big waves by yourself, launch out of the boat, swim like, the Canyon River swim team, and bring on the next one, You're awesome. You're a tough lady. Keep moving. It was amazing. You don't see too many women that. So.
Well, what I liked was at the end of the rapid. Was it granite? All of a sudden, Amber goes, "Yes!" And her hands were up in the air. We saw that of her screaming and laughing. That was good.
And Gannett was intimidating, just because now I hear the word lateral and immediately just pucker up. So ride the ribs of the lateral waves right along the cliff edge, but don't bump into it.
Horn has my number. But it's just one of those things that I know the line and I feel like I can do it, but I just don't do it. But that's fine. You gotta have a nemesis. You can't be a superhero, man.
Crystal.
Back in the day.
Day 8.
You've
On Serpentine. Had Glenn flipped. So we're having a garage sale.
Well, he climbed my cargo net between our boats.
Glenn, I gotta get a video of the head.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Just a flesh wound
Bite.
on the top of the dome. But
Yeah.
everybody's alright.
My first flip.
Amber rode a 4 today. Mile 117, Elf Chasm.
You know, it's just another lesson about the river giveth and taketh away. I mean, this time yesterday, I was like, woohoo! Yeah, ran every line perfectly, and then today we got flipped like that. So
That was tricky. That
Yeah.
was a scary spot right there. Those laterals coming off the cliff. The current's down, and you're trying. I mean, there was no clean way to just nose into those.
But also, I turned my brain off. I mean, I thought that, wow, we made it
over. Yeah.
Yeah, we made it through the gemstones. I was like, I kind of like, cool. And so, shame on me for doing that. I will not do that again.
That was too close for comfort. Perfect line. Thank you.
Stone will be the last to say your name. Where were you when the shots rang out? Where were you when you heard them shout? I was here and it mattered. I was here and it mattered. I was here. I was here and it mattered.
Bedrock, but you can see it coming a long ways away, and you just see the division of the water, and you just got to be on the right side of the split. And so it split, and so I thought I was going to ram the rock, but it barely touched it, and then it turned sideways along the left side of the rock, and then the tube started coming up high, and drop the oars and jump on the tube, and then that's it.
I think this is the best of the three, and I'm excited to have that kind of back on the agenda.
Melted a chair, broken oar, shorted a battery, and flipped a boat.
Did you have fun at all?
I did. I had some fun.
Coming up on Kanab Creek, day 11. Peace out. Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks, babe.
Oars came out of the rock. Yeah. Woo, that was a mess up.
Morning at day 12.
Gale force winds. Camp the night of the 12th, lava tomorrow. We're just hunkered down waiting for the wind to die down, we hope. Lava, Tuesday, May 13th,
2025. YOLO, YOLO, a simple life for me. I'm a modern day hippie in this 21st century. Long hair, tattooed, living a life that's free. Surf the wide water and sail the seven seas. I'm rocking this blues guitar, jamming in this honky-tonk bar. I got the wind at me back, booty in me face. In the steep and deep is where I wanna be. I'm rocking this acoustic guitar, jamming in this country bar. I got the wind at me back, booty in me face. Arr. Cause you wanna be rich, but you're somebody else's bitch. While I go YOLO, YOLO, a simple life for me. Hunt, fish, ski, campfires, and coffee. Guitar licks, hot chicks, it's a fantasy. Life is good, life is great, and that you must agree. I'm rocking this rhythm guitar, jamming in this biker bar, drinking whiskey from a jar, ice cold PBR, smoking a big cigar like a huge rock star. Cause I got the wind at me back, booty in me face. Arr. I got the wind at me back, booty in me face. Arr. Simple life for me.
We did lava today. It was the first mile or two or so. Very beginning of the day, very early start. Had a surprise kayaker join us in the last round. And everyone made it really good. We're all very happy with what we got from it. And there was lots of wind afterwards. The one time I rowed, we went backwards. So I did not row after that.
A little hiking, relaxing, recovering.
That was perfect.
Day 14 of the Great May 1 Grand Canyon adventure. It was a layover day, so everybody was free to do what they wanted. Michelle, Karen, and Dee and I hiked up mile 194 Canyon, and the favorite part of my hike was being able to hang out and chat with Karen. That is all.
Tomorrow, 20 miles is our minimum.
Minimum of 20 miles. We're looking for our very last camp, and we hope that it's a good one.
I listen to the wind through the canyon when it blows, and I feel the rhythm of a river as it flows. I watch the seasons come and go. I watch the trees.
Day 15, last full day. We've traveled about 6 miles. We're at 202.
I just
I
call
believe.
it
Looking for some pictographs.
I listen to the echoes off the walls, and at night I can hear the coyotes call, singing songs by fire at night, deadhead to pierce by moonlight. In the words of a poet, it's so sublime, I just call it river time. I like the smell of the air in the rain.
We're just wrapping up the discussion of the talk about how everybody's highlights and nobody picked a low light, and talking about tearing down tomorrow and how it's done, and I don't expect any issues, and I think we'll be representing Team USA at the Teardown Olympics 2032.
Clouds above the rim, a mile high. In the words of a poet, it's so sublime.
Diamond
I
Peak,
just call it
day 16,
river
at
time.
3 miles above Diamond.
I think about the ancient ones a long time ago, and I wonder what would have made them go. They left the writings on the wall, their meaning, does anybody know? In the words of a poet, it's so sublime, I just call it river time.